Hello. So I'm going to do a little Gmail email tutorial here, kind of talking about one, how to organize your email, and two, how to send a professional email. So with this, the first thing I'm going to show you is my organization. I am somebody who I like organization. I thrive on it. And here's my inbox. And notice my inbox only has 14 messages. My goal at all times is to keep that number under 25 and make sure that they are all read. Now, in order for me to do that, what I need to do is I need to create folders over here. And in order to create folders, what you can do, and this is kind of in the way, I'm going to hide tools. Down here, lots of different categories. I can, one, create a new label right here. And what that would do is I can name it whatever I want. And that's how I created all of these folders. Now, each folder represents something different. So if I get an email about basketball, it goes right in here. I'm on a BLT committee, those emails go here. If you guys send me like a student item, that would go in here. If you email me, that goes in here. If a parent email me, it goes in here. So I have folders for every different reason. Now, if you are creating folders, what I might do is have it like a friends folder or a pictures folder. And then maybe you have a folder for each teacher so you can organize those things. Another thing that I suggest is if you don't need that email and it's not important to you, delete it. So if I had one from like my fire drills and lockdown drills, we were done with those. So I deleted it. It's on. Now, if I ever need it, I can go into my trash and track it down. Um, so there are those options with your email. So the next thing I want to show you then is how to compose and write an email. So any new emails, you can come here and hit compose. And let's say you want to email a teacher about a grade or an assignment. So I'm just going to type in my own name. And I'm talking about math boxes 110. Anytime you address somebody, if it's a teacher, I want you to address them formally. If it's a kind of like a coworker or an acquaintance, you can address them by first name. But in this case, since you're addressing Mr. Lagergren, you would type in Mr. Lagergren like so. Okay. Then hit enter twice. Okay, so now you have addressed them. Now you state your messages. Now, notice up here, this column here, I forgot to talk about, that's our subject. Never, never do you write an entire sentence in the subject. This is the topic. What is this email about? I don't want to see you write a full sentence in the subject, so you shouldn't say your message here. Such as, Mr. Lagergren, I would like to talk to you about math boxes 110. That's too much. I need to know what is this email about, and be as specific as you can and just say math boxes 110. So then when you come down here, this is your email. This is where you can say, I am struggling with a question on math boxes 110. I was wondering if you could help me in the morning. So there's kind of your message. Now, something I suggest is to always put like a thank you at the end, because if they are considering this and reading your email, I just think it's nice and mature in order to say that. And then I have a signature built in. So every single one of my emails includes this. Luke Lagergren, sixth grade teacher and coach, and it has my email at the end. You might not have that built in, so you can just put your name down here. You don't need to write sincerely. You don't need to write with love, things like that. Just put your name at the bottom. Okay, so that's how you would compose an initial email. Now, let's say I have an email from let's just pick anyone. Here's my notification that I'm gone this week and I wanted to respond and I need to reply. I always reply with the name again. So I'm just going to put name here and then address. And then this time when you're responding, you don't need to include your signature because you're just kind of responding to that email. So different things with that email. I do want to make sure that anytime you send an email to a teacher that you're doing so appropriately and that you're addressing them using a good subject line, things like that, because that is something that you should know how to do. So there you go. Hopefully that helps with your organization of your email and how to write emails.